The Women's Cup final for 2012 saw Beckenham Angels, who pipped Northern Redbacks by 1 point in the league, come face to face once again in what was a repeat of last season's final. It was Beckenham who created the first opening. Good pressure high up the park saw the Redbacks lose possession. The ball was played forward to Danielle Colucci, who tried her luck from long range. Beckenham continued to attack in the opening stanza, and a good break saw Kirby Larson burst forward, but good defending by Katie Moth prevented her getting in a good cross, and the Redbacks survived. The Redbacks' first chance came following a corner. The ball fell to Ash Bajer, whose header was easily cleared off the line. Amy Knights then played the ball forward on halfway to Nicola Williams, who slipped it to Liotta, who played a great through ball, but Christy Tajinski was off her line quickly to block. Next, it was Beckenham's Jamie Lee Gale, who was released in space down the right by Larson, but her cross was too close to the keeper and Steph Grant gathered. Hesitation between Jeans and Keisler for Beckenham saw Bajer intercept, but then Lee Kelly for the Redbacks nodded the ball into the path of Danielle Colucci, who tried a shot on the run, but Grant gathered easily. Next, it was a Redbacks defensive error following a Beckenham throw-in. Walsh received the ball from Bajer and mishit her clearance. Jamie Lee Gale and Danielle Colucci combined to see Gale shoot, and Steph Grant only kept her out by her fingertips. Beckenham started the second half continuing where they'd left off in the first. Larson fed Kristen Koffler, who in turn found Gale in space. Her cross was not dealt with convincingly by Grant, but Colucci wasted the opportunity, going for glory rather than waiting for support. Colucci and Larson then combined for Beckenham, and Larson broke into the penalty area. She held off a strong challenge from Knights, but when she shot, could only find the side netting. Against the run of play, the Redbacks took the lead. Strong play by Carol House saw her feed Lindsay Valentine in space. Liotta got ahead of Coppins, took a touch, and then fired past Tajinski to open the scoring. A good ball by Valentine and a good run by Liotta pulling away from her marker. She takes a touch and falling away fires across her body into the net. Suddenly Beckenham had a touch more urgency to their game. Keisler went in hard and won the ball and then released Jeans, whose cross-come shot went over the stationary Grant to pull Beckenham level. Was it a shot? If it was first class, spotting Grant off her line and dropping the ball in at the back post. Beckenham were level with 19 minutes remaining. Liotta for the Redbacks showed some good skill to make room for a shot, but unfortunately her effort dipped after it had gone over the crossbar. The same was the case with Knight's free kick soon after, whistling just millimetres over the crossbar. Beckenham went on one last attack, but when that broke down, the final whistle sounded, and it was time for a penalty shootout. First up was Beckenham's Danielle Jeans. A short run, but she found the back of the net to the keeper's left. Next up was the Redbacks' Nicola Williams, who went the same way, finding the bottom corner. Lindsay Jobling was up next for Beckenham. She struck it well, but it hit the underside of the crossbar and came out. No goal. Carol Howes for the Redbacks struck an emphatic penalty to the keeper's right to give them a 1-goal advantage. Kristen Koffler bounced as if to show she was confident, but her effort was a good height for the keeper and Grant saved. The Redbacks' Amy Knight struck a sweet left foot penalty to stretch their lead to 3-1, which meant that Jamie Lee Gale had to score for Beckenham to keep their dream alive. She didn't. Steph Grant diving the right way and the Redbacks' celebrations began. The Northern Redbacks' name on the cup for the 5th year in succession.